Yeah, hello everyone. Today we are discussing about the problem of Leetcode 2419, longest subsequence, longest subarray with maximum bitwise end. In this question, you have given the subarray nums and size of subarray is n. There is two parameter we have given. Now we have to find the subarray. We need to find the longest subarray. In this subarray, we are taking a bitwise end of that subarray. Bitwise, basically we need to find the longest subarray. Those bitwise end is maximum. That's our first test case. In this first test case, here is mentioned that this is the test case 1 2 3 3 2 2 3 and 3. This is your subarray. 3 and 3 is your maximum. They give you your maximum answer. But we are finding the subarray. First we are understand what is subarray, the question, and the range of this question is n value will be 10 to the power 5, and the range of a of I is 10 to the power 6. Now first we are understand what is subarray. Now first the subarray is, what is subarray? Basically we have given the array. This is, let's suppose this is the array 1 2 3 3 2 2. This is your array. In this array we are choosing the contiguous element of your array, that is called as subarray. Let's suppose in this array is we can start at index 0. This is your index. We are wrote as a here index 0. One second. Index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4 and index 5. Now here start from index 0 and choose the element contiguous. Let's suppose here is 0 comma 1 is your 1 1 1 2 1 2 3. This is all your subarrays. Same thing from start from 2 up to in 2 comma 3 2 comma 3 comma 3. This all your subarrays, right? Same thing here. Start from 3 at index 2. This is your all the subarrays. After that, here is what is bitwise end. Bitwise end is basically we are taking, let's say for we are taking the number from n equal to 8 and n equal to 10. We are taking the bitwise end of both number. First we need to change the bit from, this is your bit is going on from multiple of 2. The 8 bitwise binary is 1 0 0 0 and 10 bitwise binary is 1 0 0 1 0 1 0, right? This is the bitwise binary of 8. This is the bitwise binary of 10. N equal to 8 and n equal to 10. Bitwise end is means if your value should be 1, if your both the bit is 1, we can take a 1, otherwise we will take a 0. We consider as a 0 0 0 1. That's the bitwise end of 10 and 8 is 1 2 4 8, multiple of that, multiple of 2 8. That's mean the current your bitwise end of 8 and 10 is 8. Here is you need to you have idea if you have idea about it, a bitwise end, then you can you can solve this question. And subarray also, subarray concept is also there. Now here basically what can I do here? We have to find the maximum subarray bitwise end of subarray. Now this is your array 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 3 comma 2 comma 2, right? This is your subarray. In this subarray, the first approach, the brute force approach, is basically first we need to start from index 0 0 1 2 3, right? Okay, start from index 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. This is your array. In this array you can choose, you can find all the subarrays, right? Same as here, we are finding already, we are finding here same as this. You can find all the subarrays like this. You can find all the subarrays like this. We have already calculated here. And after that, every time you are you should take a bitwise end of that subarray and find the maximum. Right, that's mean you are finding, you start from index 0 and you can calculate for all index 0 to index 1, index 0 to 2 up to end. Same thing from you can do for index 1 to end, from the last element of your array. Same for 2, same for 3, right? Same for this, same for this up to end. But now here, every time you are traversing your array, first time traversing is n, second time traversing is n minus 1, third time traversing is n minus 2 up to 1. So basically here every time we are, assume that every time we are traversing n times, and the height of this one is also n. That's mean the time complexity is n square. And space complexity, because first time we are traversing n times, second time also we are traversing up to n, next time how many times? N times. That means we are taking the n is common, 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n times. 1 plus 1 up to n times means n, that is called as O of n square. And space complexity is O of 1. But the problem was here is n value 10 to the power 5. If you use the brute force approach, they will give you TLE, because 10 to the power 5 power 2, that's be 10 to the power 10. Maximum you can use a 10 to, you can make the iteration from 10 to the power 8. But you have to identify the another solution, because this solution is cannot work. This is the brute force, but this solution cannot work from here. This is solution 1. Solution 1, right? We are finding another solution, that is solution 2. In this solution 2, basically same array we are using here. Now here basically first you need to understand ki what is end. End is basically, we are using here end. We need to copy this also, this one, then you will understand more. Now here we are calculating for n equal to 8, n equal to 10, and if the bit is same, 1 and 1, that's mean we are here mention that 1, we are choose the bit, otherwise every bit is 0. That's mean if you will take the XOR of any of that number, XOR of x or y, any of that number, sorry, not XOR, sorry for that, end of any of that number. That's why we are taking the number x and y. Every time the number will be smaller than or equal to x, or every time we will number is smaller than or equal to the number should be y, right? Every time this number should be smaller than or equal to y or x. Number cannot be greater than or more greater than, right? That means you have given this subarray, you have given the array. In this subarray, the answer should be maximum, the maximum or less than maximum. That means maximum or less than maximum means ki 3 is your maximum answer. The answer should not be, if you take the any, if you choose any of the subarray, basically 1, 2 array of the subarray. Now here you can choose any of the subarray. Let's say for this subarray, the answer should not be greater than your maximum of this subarray. Answer should be less than or equal to, right? That's mean here in this subarray, but we need to calculate the length, right? What is the length in this subarray? Let's say we are taking the maximum, element. This is your answer, because the answer should be less, in your whole subarray the answer should be less than or equal to max of your nums array, right? Answer should be less than or equal to your nums array. Now here the maximum answer should be 3, right? Here maximum is 3, so your answer should be 3. You have to choose only single element, because we need to find the maximum value. Now here we have mentioned that we need to find the maximum value of your bitwise, and we need to calculate the length. How many length is, what is the length of maximum value? Now here the length become a 2. This is 3 and 3 we can choose. Right. Now here what can I do here? That means ki we need, the answer should be maximum of this. First we are calculating the maximum of that subarray. After calculating the maximum of that subarray, max is equal to 3. Now we can start from here at index 0. Currently we are standing at index 0, and check the current. Your maximum answer is 3. We need to calculate, we need to find ki how many element is, how many longest, we need to calculate the maximum longest subarray. Ki longest subarray element size is, how much size is there of longest subarray. Start at index 0, at element 1. Now if the element 1, we can check the count. Every time we are taking the count, because we need to count the how much count is there. We are checking ki index 0 is included or not into your answer. Now here the basically simple approach is, if your max is doesn't affect, your max is 3, we can take, this is your max, we can take the another maximum. If your maximum is, currently your maximum is 0, not 0, currently your maximum is equal to max, your current value max 3, right? Now first we are checking ki the current first element is affected or not in your, we are taking the XOR. If we are taking the XOR of your max and your current element, if this is not affected, that's mean this is your answer, right? Currently this is your, you can add into your answer. If this is affected, your max is less than equal, your max is less than, if you are taking the XOR of maximum or your current element, if this is affected, that's mean we cannot add into your answer. Why? Because already we have a maximum answer 3. We cannot choose a less than value, right? Less than max we cannot take it. Now here we are calculating the for 1 and 3. XOR of 1 and 3 is 2. That's mean this is affected, we cannot include it into my answer. Again we are going to next step for 2. 2 is also affecting into your answer, right? XOR of 3 and 2 is 1. That's mean your current value is 1. This is affected your max, because already we have a max of value 3. We cannot choose this, go to here 3, we cannot update your count. Now here the value 3, max is 3, and we are taking the XOR of both number 3 and 3 is equal to 3. That's mean you can add into your answer, because your maximum your max subarray is 3, your maximum answer should be 3, and here you are finding the maximum answer 3, so your count is 1. That's mean we are finding the 1 value, and check how many value will be possible. Go to next step, increase your counter by 1, check for next one. In the next one, again the value we are taking from 3, 3 and 3 is 3, match with a max, we can counter updated by 2. After that again we can go to here 2, but here your max is 3, your current value is 2. Now your current answer should be 1. 3x 3 and then 2 is 1. That means your max is, your current maximum is 1. Maximum is 1. That means your current max is 3. We cannot choose this value because this value is smaller than your current max. Your current max is 3. That means this is your answer. How many count? We can take the another answer value and you can store your count. After that you can update your count is 0, because this is your summary. You are already found it. This is your summary. You already find it. This is not this one is not your answer. This 2 is not in. We cannot include your answer because they are changing your end value to 1. So that's why we are calculating the answer here is 2, and we can update our max into a 3, because we are taking only max. We are only consider those element. The end is 3. After that we can go for next one. Next one is 2. Now here max 3 and 2 is 1. We cannot consider that value also. Go to next step. Here we reach to out of bound. Basically there is no any element is left in your array. The answer is 2, right? This is our approach basically. How can we do that? Right, after that the time constant of this approach is O of n, because we are traverse a loop. We are traverse a array from starting to ending. After that we are taking some variables, use some variables and update our count and max and answer variable. And space complexity is also of 1, right? This is our solution. This is the optimized solution basically, right? Yeah, thank you guys for watching.